big stepper, look at me. Hold up. All right, so your fit for today, you know, I gotta have the shades on, the Ray-Ban Justins, had these for like 2 years, but this is the brand, this is the accessory, you know what I mean? Got the TDR hat, support your locals. Man, I got the Cloud9 ripped jeans. These the skinny ones. Y'all know I be wearing baggy shit, but I'm on my Atlanta vibes today, you know, little baby cook up.
Wham, bitch on them, baby.
Yeah, like 4 p.m. And I got the Pandas on, come on. Look, y'all smell this shit, You know what that smell like?
What the?
Like, whew, man, let me. Man, I'm like already out of breath, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. Do I look cute? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if I look good. You know what I mean? Take a baby mama for real. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Chase Vibez back with another video. As y'all can see from the title, I'm gonna be showing you how to produce for Lil Baby. Yeah. So this is the melody I made. I went ahead and threw some drums on it. I know y'all hear that.
Hey, hold up, Chase.
Now bring the vocals back in. Yeah. And that shit opens up. Yeah. Right around. Yeah. And then that string come back in like. So the first thing that I went ahead and did, whenever you start out with melodies, typically us, you know what I'm saying, if you're a loop maker, you know, typically we start out with pianos. We always change the sound, but I kept the piano in this just because I wanted to keep, like, you know what I'm saying, the Lil Baby typical, you know what I mean, most of his songs have pianos in it. So we are in the BPM of 164 and in the key of C sharp minor, just so you guys know. This is the bass line that I went ahead and played. This is a plugin called Keyscape. If you don't have it, literally one of the best piano plugins you can get. I use this preset called Duo Plectrum Piano. Y'all know I can't speak, bro. Come on, bro. Like, and it goes down to A minor and then G sharp minor. And that just keeps looping, and I wanted to layer that with something else, so I went ahead and went over to Omnisphere and I just layered that same pattern, but I built chords around it. So right here we have a C sharp minor chord, and then I just have it go down and I just follow the scale, you know what I'm saying, I just play stuff out. Then I added like a nice little counter melody over it. So this is what we got. As you can tell, it pans throughout your left and right ear. And if you layer those two together, oh, it's called Lost Boy Pad 2. And then for effects for that, all I did was just put an EQ on it. Just EQ some of the low and some of the high end out. So it's cool, you know what I'm saying? It's coming together, but this is whenever things started getting real drippy. I went ahead and added this little melody I just played out. This is just to add that fast-paced rhythm to the melody. Pretty cool. That's an Omnisphere preset as well. And that one is Hang Drum Mallet Rolls Hard. I'm guessing this is like some type of art mallet or whatever, but all these are stock Omnisphere presets. So if you got Omnisphere, all these presets are available to you. Hey, you know what we got? Hey, y'all can't go. You know what I'm saying? You trying to go plugin for plugin? You know, they can go band for band, but we can go plugin for plugin. You know, I keep them on me. Yeah, look. What you want? Comment below if y'all want one. Giveaway. Coming 1,000 subscribers and giving away Omnisphere. Yeah. 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away Omnisphere to one of my subscribers, man. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe, bro. 1K subscribers. What do they sound like together? Alright, and then next up, you know we need to add a bass. Is it really like one of these melodies without a bass? So I went to my go-to Volume 2 drum kit, available on tonicsounds.com. Link in bio. I went to the bass, I got fillings, and then this is what it sounds like. I just layered it with the bass root notes. All right, so this was gonna be a solo loop, but I was like, damn, I need some vocals, and I wasn't trying to go to Splice. I was trying to go to one of my homeboys. So I hit up my boy LMC, sent him over a text. I'm like, yo, you got some vocals? He sent me a little pack, and this is a collab with LMC and his girl Indyah. But yeah, so I added this vocal right here. Did you know? Did you know? Y'all know I could sing, right? That was hard, but I didn't want to just do that typical vocal, emotional piano melodies. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to reverse it and just add some more drip to it. So I did this. Kind of chopped it up. I throw on an EQ to EQ some of the low and high end out. Throw on a pan man to have it go through your left ear and right ear. And then I threw an effect rack on it. And I've used this preset that I made down here called Ping Pong Crazy Delay for vocals, right? It's just some sauce that I made. I don't know, I just like it. And then next up after that, I wanted to start adding like some accents. So I went over here and got this. And it goes down. It's almost like some reverse guitar thingy or something, but I got it out of this plugin called Rev Instruments. And it is the Rumble Grit preset or whatever. Honestly, I don't know how to use this fucking plugin, bro. I really just be clicking buttons. But that was that. And then next up, I went ahead and added this one right here. It's just a string, just to keep that, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little string texture. So next up after that, I went over to Splice. I got this ambience, weird, like resonant wave. Fire. Just throw on an EQ to EQ some of the high and low end out, and some of the harsh sounds. Together we got this so far. Alright, and then next up I wanted to add some more textures, so I got this mallet out of my one-shot kit that I have with Iben Art. He changed his name to Isaac. I figured that was just a nice little accent to add. And then I got this synth. And then last but not least, I have these textures, just because you want to add, like, whenever you're making loops and you feel like there's more to add to it, but you add like another instrument and it sounds too full. Typically what you want to do is add like a texture, an ambience, maybe some accents to kind of fill it up. It's kind of like that finished coat. Like whenever you're cooking and you go to one of those super nice expensive restaurants, if you guys ever been to one, and they bring out the plate and it's not a lot on it, but it has like those extra little like accents on the plates. Like it has like that green leaf next to it for no fucking reason whatsoever. Like you don't even eat it. Or like cakes with all those extra like designs on it and stuff like that. It would look boring if it was plain, but since it has the extra accents that you don't even eat, you know what I'm saying? Like it just adds to it. So think of that as like, if that's a good example. I'm trying to teach somehow, but yeah. So these are all of the accents together. And then with it, and then last but not least, I got this string right here. Yeah, and that was that. And then that's pretty much the melody. For the arrangement, just an 8-bar intro, 16-bar hook, 16-bar verse, and an 8-bar bridge. And then as you guys can see, I don't have all the melodies playing at once. I kind of have some build up into each other. And then for the verse, I have it completely more open. As you guys can see, I had the vocals for the first part of the hook, or for the intro hook. I bring in the strings, I take out the vocals, and in the second part of the hook, I bring back in the vocals. And then for the verse, I take out the strings, I take out the vocals, and I bring back in the strings. But this time it's down 1 octave, so it's still there, but it's just more subtle. And then for the verse, I take out the strings, I take out the fast-paced mallet art that we added, and it's kind of more open. That was that part of the melody. And then as you guys can see, I just copied it over just like this. This is the bridge right here. After the bridge, I wanted to go back into the hook, so I do this. And then as you guys can see, this is the bridge right here. I'm gonna take that part out. I'm gonna copy this one more time to where it goes back to the intro, drop into the hook, and then the verse is right here. I'm just gonna take out this part, and then I see how I got the drums right here. The drums just follow the same intro, no drop, hook, drops, verse is more open, bridge, it's open, and then back into hook, back into the verse, and then back to the intro bridge part, and then it drops into the hook and the verse. It's just that, and then the outro is just open right here. So for the drums, if you know, you know what I'm saying. You know I'm damn near like a hi-hat god.
He like a hi-hat god, kind of.
Not really, but this is what we got for the drums. I'm just gonna kind of skim through this part real quick. This is more of just me showing you kind of just how to go about this. Keep your drums simple. If it's one thing that I did whenever I first got into producing, was thinking that I needed to add like perks, percussion loop, like all this extra crazy stuff, there's a time and a place for all that. Whenever you're making beats for like industry level artists like NBA Youngboy, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, Moneybagg Yo, Drake especially, you want to keep shit simple but have it build up. If you study a lot of Metro Boomin's production, you know that he'll keep like 4 or 5 drums mats in his beats, but he'll have certain ones come in at certain parts. So for instance, if you see how I have the drums here, I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 drums mats, right? And 3 of those drum sounds are really just layered on top of each other, right? So they don't really count. As you guys can see, it's just 808 kick, clap, snare, those 2 are layered together. Open hat, hi-hat, those complement each other. And then I just do 3 different hi-hat patterns. For the first part is the hook, which is more open and simple. Pause, just to add some bounce. Pause. As you guys can see, just 2-step. And then the second part of the hook is whenever he starts, you know what I'm saying, it really comes in. I got a hi-hat roll right here in the beginning, and then, see what I'm talking about? Pause, roll. I just keep going. And then for the verse, I have it really switch up. Yep. Easy, man. And as you guys can see, the hi-hats complement each other. Like I put certain rolls in certain parts to complement the bounce. So there's a roll right here before the clap on the 3, and then there's a roll right here on the 3 on the clap, and then I take out this part right here on each one of the hi-hat patterns that I did. I took out that little gap just to add some bounce within the drums, and that just helps like make it more like entertaining, you know what I mean, just something different. So for the 808 pattern, it's literally just following the bass, just C sharp down to A, and then down to G sharp.
Hold on, Chase.
Dun, dun, dun. Pause. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. And then a little roll. As you guys can see, I put a hold on it right here. There's like a little gap. That just helps with your drum bounce. And how to do that is just go into the envelope of whatever wave file or sound you're using and just make it a square, just like this. That's what you want to do. And then I do that with my hi-hats too sometimes. For the kick, it's literally just following the oh, that's not the kick. For the kick, it's literally just following the 808 pattern, except in certain spots it's not.
Hold on, Chase.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. And then right here, I don't add a kick because the 808 goes up an octave and it hits weird if you add it. Like I'll show y'all. See what I'm talking about? It's better to just do that because it just adds some variety to it and just makes it a little different. And then for the snare, literally just 1 on the 3 and then a bounce snare in the same spots, just like this.
Hold on, Chase.
Simple. And then I added this accent snare right here. Just add some variety to it. It's just something different.
Hold on, Chase.
Yep. And then for the open hat, just hits on the 2. So 1 2 3 4 2 2 3 4 3 2 3 4 4 2 3 4. That's how you count in BPMs, by the way. I learned that in middle school. Tight shit. But yeah, so that was it for the drums. And then as you guys can see, just the intro, hi-hats, more 2-step. Second part of the hook, I start adding some rolls, and then for the verse, I just have it completely more open drum wise, but I add some more rolls in the hi-hats to just keep it building up. And then I take out the kick on both parts of the verse right here, the whole 16 bars. I take out the snare, I just leave the clap in, and then I bring the snare back in. So if you guys listen. And then for the bridge, I take out the 808, I just leave the kick, I take out the snare and the clap. It's very open, and then it drops back into the hook. So if you guys take a listen after the verse. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that is literally that for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna give away omnispheres. So y'all make sure, you know what I'm saying, y'all. We gonna run it up by December. I'm gonna have a few thousand. I know it. Got a good feeling, man. So if you like today's video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at @ChaseVibez. All of these sounds will be available on tonicsounds.com. Link in description. With that being said, love y'all. We out.